Mike Hamilton here. I got 4 different grades of Tacomas behind me, so I'm going to go over each one of the different grades so you can see what one is the best choice for you. I'll be right back. And I'm back. So let's go over the first one. I'm just going to walk the front, look at the headlights, the grille, and then we're going to pull them out of line and then talk about them in depth. So the first one is a limited with the nightshade package, and then you see it has lights on it. It has sequential turn signals, LED lights, high beams, low beams, and the fog lights. And then there's a look at the grille. And then the next one here is a Sr5. Obviously it has a different grille. The headlights are different. They do incandescent turn signals. And we got a HID fog light underneath here. And the next one over here is a TRD Sport in the premium package. Premium means it has a synthetic Softex leather. It has a moonroof sunroof on it. Again, we're dealing with the same type of headlights and grille, or headlights and fog lights, and the grille is what this looks like. But this one is the one that has the faux hood scoop on it. And then we have 2 TRD off-roads. I'm just going to go to the silver one. They're identical to each other other than the color. So let's break it up since there's a lot of white. So let's go ahead and take a look at this silver one since it's sitting over here. So again, you have the same style headlights and fog lights, and it's a TRD Sport. You have the same type of grille on it, and then so we have this one out in the open. We could take a look at it here. This one out of the bunch is the most off-road capable model. They have a larger wheel on it. It comes with about a 1-inch lift on it. It has these Goodyear Wrangler Territory tires on it, a little bit of a side bite on it, so Kevlar sidewall reinforced on this one here. They all kind of come with the composite bed, and this one will get you the 400-watt power inverter inside it, power rear window slider. You get your graphics there. Liftgate is on a strut assist. A TRD off-road premium package to give us synthetic Softex leather and a moonroof sunroof, and also has trail monitoring where you can get 4 cameras and for bird's eye, and also trailering. I had the gates locked on that one, but let's go to the window sticker, or what's called the Monroney sticker, and go over what it has on here. So on this one here, it's a Tacoma TRD off-road 4x4 double cab. They all going to have the same engine, a 3.5 liter V6 Atkinson dual cycle with just paired to a 6-speed transmission. This one doesn't have really any packages, so its basic price is $38,305. It's really the base TRD off-road package. It only has all-weather floor mats and wheel locks. Destination charges on every one, so $39,848. Let's go ahead and take a look on the inside real quick. All right, so first off, we got smart key on this one. We'll have remote start. Now, I'm not going to start up every other one, so the TRD Sport's going to have that. The Limited's going to have that. So coming to the inside, we have power mirrors, power windows, power locks. We do have a driver's power seat in this one here. Then you have your basic Toyota safety sense. And so you got auto dimming high beams, your 400-watt power inverter, bed lights. And this is really the reason you have, other than the bigger tires, a little bit of a lift, the Bilstein suspension. This is why you buy this level of the vehicle, because it has crawl control, train management, and the all special diff lockers on it. So that is going to be why you want to get them. And this also has the larger of the infotainments that are available to this vehicle, shifter and all that, air controls, dual air controls, power window slider, Qi wireless charging pad for your cell phone, push start, of course, auto dimming rear view mirror is part of this here. So these are some of the nice features that you're going to get with this vehicle. Again, this is the cloth dual tone black and gray interior, which is the most common interior. There is a lighter interior, I believe, available to this here. Back seats are very lacking in these, and something down in the future they need to upgrade. There's underseat storage with your jack tools in this one here, and then the higher levels, again, we'll get the synthetic Softex, and then you can have heated seats up front and JBL premium audio. as part of that. And then there's also another package that gives you all the cameras for bird's eye, and then trailing cameras or trail monitor cameras can be part of this package too. TRD Sport. This is your turn signals, incandescent. I guess you got the yellow lights, so it's the HID lights on this one here, and people honking, and then turn signal indicators on this. Gets moonroof, sunroof is on this. The features that also are available to the TRD Off-Road, you can get synthetic Softex TRD Off-Road Premiums, TRD Sport Premium, Limited, and TRD Pros. And this is what they're all going to look like, the same interior. They all look exactly the same. See what we got. What we got for extra features in this is sort of what we got here is the heated seats, 3-stage heated seats on this here. This is no air terrain management, no diff lockers on this. Now, if it slips for a second, it will give you that locking diff, but it's not manually controlled. Power rear window sliders. I turn this camera around, I could do the power window slider. Where's that button? And so you have that on this here, on this level. And then let's move on to the back here. Then quickly, TRD Sport gets its own specialized rim. It's specific to this vehicle and this model. Again, we're getting the power in the bed. And then you also have, again, the strut assisted tailgate, which this one was unlocked. And then they make bed mats for that. So that's available on this level. Let's take a look at the a window sticker on this one. So this is the Tacoma TRD Sport, 4x4, same engine, same transmission, but look at all the extras now. TRD Off-Road Sport Premium package that includes the leathers, heated seats, it had different headlights, moonroof, premium audio system on here, so it's got the better audio system, technology package, parking sonar, blind spot monitoring on this here, all weather floor mats and wheel locks, after destination 44,438 on this one here. And also I forgot, I think, to talk about the rims that you get on the TRD Off-Road, which I like these better. Again, this is an off-road based Tacoma, and this is a street based Tacoma, so it doesn't sit up as high. More for a better ride on the road. I think the TRD Off-Road ride is just as nice, but it's a matter of preference and of what you like. Let's move on. And this is the Sr5 Edition here. So this one here has its own style rim and a smaller tire. So this is like an anodized gray rim, more of a open country Toyota tire. It's a good tire, but it's not nearly as good as the off-road. But if you're looking to build your own rig, this is something you would probably look at, because you don't want to buy a bunch of stuff and then take it off. And so you would go into something like this or the SR and then build up your own from that point on, and put on like A or B lockers or Detroit air lockers, do your own stuff from that. It does come with a power seat, and here's the lighter gray interior I was speaking of. So you get again, there's a couple different interiors. Again, this still has the same features as you find in the other ones. You got same infotainment, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, blind spot monitors, power rear window slider. This one has dual climate controls. It has the 4x4 controls. All this is still all the same. So you're getting a lot of the same features. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Monroney sticker on this one here. And again, the lights are all the same pretty much throughout the TRD Off-Road, the Sport, and this Sr5. The exterior lights are the same. 4x4, again, same engine, same transmission. Does have an extra little bit with the technology package, all weather floor liners and bed mats on this one. So now you can see what that is. MSRP is $38,578, and this one has the bed mat, because that composite can get slippery when it's wet. And so if you want to have stuff in your bed, then you're going to like this bed mat, so not that expensive, and put this bed mat in, and then things won't be sliding around. Where you had your power inverter in that other level there, that's the higher levels, now is a cubby storage, because there's no power inverter in there. So that's now missing in this one here. But again, if you're just going to build your own rig and build it up from the ground up and do your own stuff, you're probably looking at this level, or looking even at the lower level, which is called the SR, which I don't have one to show you, but they make an SR SX package or an SR package with V6 four-wheel drive, and that costs the least amount of money, because you're taking stuff off of vehicles. Doesn't make a lot of sense. So All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, now we're inside the Limited Nightshade. Now the Limited Normal, which I haven't seen one for a while, we've always just been getting the Nightshades of late, has a brown Softex leather, but this is black, just like you see with the TRD Off-Roads and Sport Premiums and the Pro. So I don't even know if they're building the regular Limited, but that's the only one I've ever seen with a different color Softex in it. But this one has something that's special. It has the bird's eye camera system, which is an available package to those TRD models. So the premium models can get that with an extra package, and again, even more so with the off-road premium gives you those trail cameras. I think the trail TRD off-road premium with the technology and camera package is the best model of all of them. I believe it's the most expensive other than the Pro, so not excluding the Pro because I don't have a Pro to show you. But again, you have the camera systems. All this is the same. We have now 3-stage heated seats like that TRD Sport. All this is still all the same. Moonroof, sunroof, power rear window slider. We got our garage door memory links here, auto dimming mirror, all that good stuff in there. But this is the only one I think's a cool one. I wouldn't even. Oh yeah, let's do the lights and the blinkers on this one, because this has the one with the sequential turn signals on it. I don't know how the camera's going to pick this up. They usually are not very good with this, but this is something the Pro gets. And then this also gets its own special grill. One of the 4 cameras. Also these fog lights. Everything's LED on this. Let me fire up the fog lights real quick too. You can see that. Again, viewfinder for your bird's eye camera, 400-watt power inverter, power driver seat. No dual power seats on any level of Tacoma. And again, used to be only black for a nightshade. Now they make nightshades in gray, they make them in white, they make them in silver. They also have a whole blackout one, which I think the blackout's the best looking one. So you're getting black badge overlays all the way around. Again, this will have the power inverter in it. Again, this is more of a road-based model than an off-road based model. But it's kind of really more like built still off the same kind of suspension as like an Sr5 is. And then so again, you're doing like the new lights on them in the back. Let's go over the Minroni on this one, which is a slightly more than that TRD Sport off-road or TRD Sport Premium. Same thing, everything here, Nightshade additional package, just adds $1,000. Again, now being limited, it's giving you stuff as standards on this. And it has all weather floor liners. After destination 45443. Now if you're talking about a TRD off-road premium with everything it gets in it, I think I've seen those up into the 47s now. They're not cheap. And again, you can keep adding on. There's accessories to the Toyota line that you can keep adding on features and things to this vehicle once it gets to the store. Some of that stuff can be preferenced at port to be done, like bed mats and things like that, and floor mats and those other things. There's a bunch of other little things, but again, this is basically a street-based truck. Again, having its black anodized rims that look really good on this here. Again, I would not be going with just a regular Limited. I hated that brown. It was just really gaudy. So the black is pretty nice. Let's go ahead and back her up and show you the backup cameras. And not the best definition on this here. They could do better with this, but I'm sure the next gen's going to come around. They're going to improve everything like Toyota's did with the Tundra. It's going to be a rebuild from the ground on up. It's going to be a completely new vehicle. Same buttons here, power slider, Qi wireless charging pad, blind spot monitors, that's your tow haul button basically. And then we should see the new stuff for Toyota when it comes up to it. But again, there's no rear diff locker, no terrain management, crawl controls, or anything like that. One other vehicle that's available with a built-in factory diff lock is the what they call the Sr5 Trail Edition. Now that gives you a 100-watt shore power plug in it. Also gives you a rear diff locker, but doesn't give you terrain management in it. So that's another model. That one's not cheap too. There's something like in the 44 range. It's quite a ways up there. It's getting up there in that TRD off-road premium level of the vehicle. So I would just go with TRD, then going with that one, even though it's cool because it gives you some of the colors that are not available to the other vehicles. That's what Toyota likes to do. Again, I'm Mike Hamilton, and just a quick tour of 4 different grades of Tacomas. Hopefully that will give you an idea of what you think might be the right one for you. My pick is going to be the TRD Off-Road Base, the first one we were in. And then I would build mine up from there and make it more off-road capable, because I like off-roading and getting into some more heavy-duty stuff. But for light off-roading, any one of these vehicles will do the job. Just adding a little better tire to grip in snow and loose materials when you're off-road might be something to do on some of these more street-based tires that there is. Well, thank you again for watching. We'll see you next time.